Do you believe in God? This is the question I asked a friend, and his response was interesting. He said, I could never believe in a God I cannot see. But I guess if God came down and appeared to me, and then I was able to speak to him, and then he did loads of kind of God things, then perhaps I would believe. But that's not going to happen. But that is exactly what has happened at Christmas. God himself showed up. And he lived in a way and said things that only God could do. This is what we read in John chapter 1, verses 1 to 5, where Jesus is called the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that has been made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Later in the same chapter, we are told that Jesus, the Word, became flesh. He became a human being. Here we learn something amazing about Christmas. We learn that God is one, and yet he is three. He is Father, he is the Son, the Word, and he is the Holy Spirit. He is one God, but three persons. We're also told that God has allowed us to read him like a book, that Jesus is the Word who shows us what God is really like. God has been incarnated, he's been enfleshed, he's been human beinged, if you like. And so at Christmas we celebrate the birth of the God-man, Jesus Christ. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. Not only that, he came to bring life to our deadness and light to our darkness. We don't bring God to life by our own religious imaginations. It is he who brings us to life by forgiving us of the deadness of our sin. We don't cast light on the existence of God by our clever but contradictory philosophies of existence. No, God casts light onto our existence by bringing us from the darkness of our sin into his glorious purity. I'll believe in God if he makes himself known, you say. Great. God has made himself known that very first Christmas and brought life and light to all who turn to him in faith.